You wanna go out and scrap?
For what? What's that gonna solve?
Let's go. That's fine.
Whoa! Hey! They got a patch update! Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, Predators have gotten a patch update. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what variant stream is happening, but lately, the ones I've been catching, like, they about that action.
What was that for, man?
Fine. Come on.
Ooh, okay, nice leg kick.
Hey, hello. What?
Hey, nice leg kick.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I love that.
Let's get into this one. I've been seeing this in my recommended for a fat minute. I wanted to react to it. This is Cameron. This is Cameron's video. He's like, I think he's one of the better up and coming commentary people. Just like, he's just really good at what he does, man. So make sure you guys go subscribe. His videos are amazing. But he did these Pred catchers are getting out of hand. And bro, now that I've been doing it, you know, I got what, 11 by myself that I orchestrated, 8 of them ending up in arrest. You know, I kind of like, I'm not gonna say I'm a professional, but I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing more than the average person. And like, a lot, in my personal opinion, I feel like a lot of Pred catchers do too much. And that's coming from me. Like, I mean, I'm the dude that hook a dude up to a lie detector test. But it's like, if you do it for entertainment and they end up getting arrested, I don't care. But when you're just doing the most, and A, it's not getting that many views. B, whenever we do see them, we don't even know who the people are. And C, like it's just like, no, it's literally just a video. And the video, like, okay, this is what I hate. This is what I hate. My personal opinion, if you don't, and this is going to sound like really snobby, but like, if your videos don't get over 500K, then you shouldn't be posting Pred catches that don't end in arrest. Like, bro, I know, like, oh, JiDion, not everybody can get, you know, like the views that you get and Skeet get and Oma get. Bro, you're not listening. It's like, in my personal opinion, if your video's not getting over 500K views, then, and you're posting it and you didn't even get them arrested, bro, you're just doing it. You're just doing it just to do it. It's like, if you're gonna post it, at least make sure it ends in an arrest. Bro, I've been seeing people, they be doing Pred catches and like, it be getting like 2K views, 3K views. And it's like, you know, they don't even call the cops in the video. They don't even call the cops. They're just there to confront them, and then they go about their day and post it up. It's like, they don't even, bro, they don't even be getting the people's names. They don't even be having their names, bro. And I be noticing this. Like, that's just my personal opinion. You feel me? If you're an up and coming Pred catcher, don't post the video unless you get an arrest. If it doesn't get over 500K. But let's get into this.
Go get him. Get him. Jinky.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bruh. Bro Velma. Nah, this is actually crazy, man.
He's lost his glasses. Jinkies.
Is this a live stream? Is that why it's laggy like that?
Scoob. What kind of mysteries we got ourselves into today, Alan?
Why are you doing this?
Cause you're a
No, I'm not.
You can't even meet a little boy talking about how many guys you got
I'm
with.
interested in it, man, okay? I'm not interested. I just want to go home.
You think I'm selling you something?
Yo, these Pred catches are getting out of hand. They had this man crawling like he was looking for a revive in Fortnite. They got this man doing the Velma special. They got this man on the floor in a...
Bro, I'm telling y'all, Cameron is funny.
Target yelling jinkies. That is actually embarrassing. And what's even more embarrassing is that this man was out here saying, I'm not interested, as if he didn't just try to link up with a teenager. He's acting like this man is some sort of door-to-door salesman. I mean, I did try to meet up with a little boy, but I'm not interested. Like, bro, he's not trying to sell you something. He's trying to get you locked up in that.
Bro, why is it lagging, chat?
slammer, my guy. But if you thought that this was crazy, when I tell you, these pred catches get even more insane. Lately, there's been a whole new wave of pred catchers, and instead of just embarrassing these predators like Chris Hansen, Skeeter Jean, or predator poachers.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, predator poacher, he's a GOAT, man. Like, the arrest that this man gets, catching wise, not video wise, Skeeter's videos are way better, but catching wise, interview wise, arrest wise, he's the GOAT. I think he's even better than Chris Hansen, bro. Like on some real stuff, I even think he's better than Chris Hansen. This dude is goated. Ain't he racist? He did say some racist stuff. We do gotta keep it a buck. That boy was dropping a horror in the chats, but I gotta give props where props is due, man. Bro's goated.
Where are you, black?
Yeah, it's probably a angry or something.
Oh, and you know what's crazy? On Twitter, man, this dude is beefing with the entire country of India. I'm not lying. Go to Predator, I Fight for Kids, Predator Poachers. Go on his Twitter. This man is beefing with the entire country of India. It is actually crazy.
People are now just straight up beating up these predators.
You said maybe.
That's not affirmative or disaffirmative.
You keep pointing that finger at me, and you're gonna get your ringed. Now, maybe isn't a good answer to try to pick up little boys, is it? Is maybe a good answer? We gotta try to take off.
Oh,
here.
hey.
Going down. Go, he's trying to pick up little kids.
I remember seeing this on Twitter.
This man's trying to pick up a little boy on the internet.
This one genuinely cracks me up every time I see it. The way that this man just gave him the pimp slap of death mid-sentence. It also cracks me up how this man literally just swings, misses, and says, ooh, I missed.
Oh, I missed.
Like it's some sort of arcade game, like bro. And to top it all off, this man just runs him into the table, like peak entertainment, if I do say so myself. Here's another pred catch where this predator ends up getting slapped up.
Who used your picture and told them that little girl that you was gonna be here right now?
I don't know, bro.
All right.
You don't know?
Do you want to get the police involved?
You don't know? You think I'm stupid?
No, I don't think you're
Okay,
stupid.
so is some CIA agent using your picture, or are you using your picture?
The other night, I was talking to somebody on
Hold my
a
phone.
different
And what?
app.
And what? No, hold on. And what happened?
It was
so
a- it
so
was
you're
a-
not here to meet a 13-year-old girl?
No.
My bad, Josh. My bad, Josh. This boy's lying out his ass.
Excuse me, everybody!
Trying to pick up a little girl.
right here came to be the 13-year-old girl off the app Whisper!
You on the farm, right? So you
He's
used to
a
redneck. You used to rednecks.
And yours...
Hey, bro eating that. Bro eating that, man. I gotta keep it a buck. He eating though. He just taking it.
City!
Now, the two main pred catchers that are beating on these predators are a guy that goes by the name of Jay Carnicom DAP and Shua Mundi. And if you thought that they couldn't get any crazier, there's another pred catch that they did where they literally hit this man with a Walmart cart.
You thought you were meeting a 13-year-old boy tonight? Don't grab my phone. Why'd you gonna meet a 13-year-old? Why were you gonna meet a 13-year-old boy? This man was trying to meet a 13-year-old boy for.
And with these pred catches, there's even moments where these predators will even try to fight back.
Wanna go out and scrap?
For what? What's that gonna solve?
Let's go. Let's find one.
Whoa! Hey! Yo, they got a patch update! Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. Yo, Predators have gotten a patch update. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what variant stream is happening, but lately, the ones I've been catching, like, they about that action.
What was that for, man?
Come on.
Ooh, okay, nice leg kick.
Hello.
Hey, nice leg kick.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, I love that.
Now, when it comes to these types
Bro, how do we go from an episode of Chris Hansen to the Ultimate Fighter? Like, have we forgotten the plot? Have we forgotten the plot of the movie?
Of pred catches where they're putting their hands on these predators. I'm seeing two sides to it. Some people think that maybe these pred catchers are going a little too far and they should just get the evidence and let the police do the rest of the work instead of beating on these predators. Even though these preds are bad people and they're trying to link up with children, some people are saying that they shouldn't be getting beaten on at the end of the day because it's just straight up unprofessional. They should just embarrass the predators and give the paperwork to the police.
That's my mindset, chat. That's my mindset. It's like, bro, I think it's way better to embarrass these dudes than get them arrested. Like, we just caught a dude the other day, or actually this weekend, and the dude was getting quiet on us. So I just told him, I was like, here, man, today's your lucky day. We're doing a special this September where all preds that we catch, we actually don't call the police. We'll just reprimand you. We're going to get on to you, but we're going to let you go. And the dude was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. And I was like, but be honest with us, man. Were you here to meet a 13-year-old girl? He was like, yeah, I was. And I was like, and I was just talking to him. And like, bro, the funniest thing, did the cops come in? They open up the door. And I was like, you just got pranked, bro. Sorry, you going to jail, buddy. I said, you just got pranked, bro. My bad. You going to jail, buddy. Hey, let me show you who it was. Matthew. Oh, Matthew.
Because it's just straight up unprofessional. They should just embarrass the predators, then give the paperwork to the police. Like, that's just more of a professional approach. But then others think that the police isn't doing enough, / these preds aren't really getting what they truly deserve, so these beatings are pretty justified. Those are like the two main sides I'm seeing. Now, I will say, I do understand.
Okay, now, this is what I've realized. Some counties, you have all the paperwork and everything, the DA just won't take the case. What I do is, before I catch these dudes, I look into the DAs, I look at the counties, I pick very specific spots for these dudes to meet us at, so that way they get arrested. So I go that extra mile. That's why I've been getting so many arrests lately. The reason why I've been getting so many arrests lately is I don't just do it any freaking where. You know what I mean? Like, I learned, like, okay, we gotta find specific spots, and so I have like 4 different counties that I can catch these preds in and know for certain that, like, they're gonna get the arrest and everything. And I'm building relationship with the local PDs and the detectives and all that. So, like, you know, so when I see pred catchers be like, oh, they didn't take the case, it's like, bro, if you're doing catches in the same area and you know that these police don't do it, then I blame you at this point. You know what? The first time, okay. But like the second, third, you're doing it in the same area where you know nothing's gonna happen. So, bro, why don't you go somewhere where you can make it actually happen? And that's what I've been doing, man. And that's why I've already got 8 arrests. And, you know, I'm very proud of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, like, I feel like going into the future, if we don't get arrests, like, I'm not gonna even end up posting the videos. You feel me? Like, I might post a clip on, you know, Instagram or stuff, but it's not even worth posting as like a full-fledged video because, you know, it's like, bro, like, I didn't get an arrest.
Both sides, and I do believe these predators are deserving of these beatings because at the end of the day, like I said, they're trying to meet up with little kids. That is disgusting and that is illegal. Why are you, as a 40-year-old man, trying to link up with a child or even a teenager? Like, that's just straight up disgusting, my guy. Imagine if these dudes didn't show up and a child showed up instead. What would have happened?
No,
that
facts.
Kid would have been traumatized. Something really bad would have happened,
Facts.
you know? But at the same time, I do think that these beatings are very dangerous because you never really know what these preds have on them. Also, a lot of people have...
Yo, I mean, bro, the dudes that be slapping the preds, one of them got shot. He got shot meeting one of these dudes in public. That's why, like, you know, I be having the security on point, and lately, bro, like, you know, I'll be joking around in my comments, like, bro, making enemies and stuff, but like, yo, like, I'm actually making enemies, bro. So like, bro, I carry now. Like, you know, this is my airsoft gun. This isn't the real one, but like, bro, I'm carrying now, man. I'm carrying, man. I'm carrying wherever I go, because you know what I mean. Like, I just gotta. You just never know. And then that's why I always, bro, I be having OD security, man. I be having security on deck, bro. And every time we confront the Preds, we do a pat down. We do a pat down. So we taking, like, if you got a knife on you, we taking that off of you. Like, security do their pat down first, then I come out. Bro, I don't know how. Whenever Chris Hansen would come out, they would just sit there. I don't know how. What type of aura he got for them to just freeze up like a possum, but yo, him.
Crash out tendencies nowadays. It'd be nothing for a predator to just straight up blick up the spot after they get exposed, since their life is already basically over. There's actually a situation where a predator actually shot one of these individuals. I believe it was Jay Carnicom, during a pred catch. Basically what happened, they caught this predator in target.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Stereotype, say whatever you want. When we be catching black dudes, I get a little bit more nervous. I'm keeping it a buck, man. I like, if it's a black guy, I'm about 2 times more nervous.
They started following him around once they saw
Asian dude, I wasn't nervous at all. Indian dude, wasn't nervous at all. But them blacks, hey, bro, I'm keeping it a buck.
him and eventually confronted him.
Yo, is that Dante?
I'm Dante.
Hell yeah, that's Dante.
My man, you want to have a conversation about what you're doing here?
And once this predator notices that they have a phone recording him, he goes to reach for the phone and they kind of start to get into like a little scuffle. And once that happens, the cameraman drops the camera and intervenes, so you can't see much, but you can obviously hear what's going on still.
What's up? What's up, boy?
Then mid-scuffle, you can hear a gunshot go off.
Watch out. Get up off me.
And unfortunately, one of the pred catchers got shot in the leg. Now, I don't think the shot affected the pred catcher as much, because after he got shot, it sounds like they still continued to like wrestle a bit with each other.
Put that shit down, bro.
And after they were done like wrestling with the guy, they eventually ended up taking his gun and the predator ran off.
Bad shot. Or something. I got the gun away, brother. Josh, he was gonna kill me. He was gonna kill all of us. What?
Now, obviously, this predator did get exposed, but at the same time, one of the hunters were shot, and
That's why I don't do public meetups like that. You feel me? Like, it's just way too many more variables. And like, when I be seeing Skeet and Alex Rosen pulling up to their houses, like, bro, they got different types of balls. You know, now I'm risk management. Like, places like where I know will be safer is obviously the stink house, or if we can't get you at the stink house, I'm gonna get you at your job, like how I did Alvin. You feel me? So it's like risk reward, but you know, yeah, it's just, bro, it's not worth meeting up in some Walmart and stuff. It's just not.
could have been way worse. And this is why I understand that side where people think that the police should really handle these situations, because it's like, at the end of the day, this could have ended terribly. It really could have. Luckily it didn't, but it easily could have. There's actually a pred catcher that was killed, and he went by the name of Bupak Shakur, or Footage Gang 248 on Instagram, and a lot of people suspected that he actually died during a pred catch. A quick summary of like his content: what he'd do, he'd catch predators in Michigan by posing as a underage girl online. Once he'd meet up with these predators, he'd embarrass them, slap them, break their car windows, or even slash their tires. And one day when he was out, he walked into a diner and he confronted this group of two. One was 16 going on 17 and the other was 18 years old. And that confrontation turned into a fist fight, and then that fist fight turned into a shooting. The 16-year-old actually shot Bupak, and then later on that night, Bupak ended up passing away. Like I said, people suspected that his death was from a pred catch. There's no real confirmed evidence from the police to back up that claim, but I started to do a little digging with this because I just thought it was pretty interesting. Now, some sources are saying that Bupak actually accused one of the two of being a pedophile and that's why he punched the guy. That's what one source is saying. Another source, which is an Instagram comment on his most recent post, which, I mean, that right there can already tell you like the validity of this, but I'm still going to say it anyway. The comment states that a predator that he caught before maced him in the situation, and Bupak saw him in that diner, and that's why he confronted him. And then that's when the whole altercation happened. Now, my takeaway from it, if this death was from a predator,
so he tried to spin back. He got embarrassed by the predator. So he tried to make the predator the prey, and the prey was like, nah, don't forget, I'm a predator. And bam, that's scary.
Predator catch, then that's just another example of why these vigilante predator catches are pretty dangerous. But if this death wasn't caused because of that, then I mean, we can just throw it out the window, you know? This has nothing to do with a predator catch, you know? He was a pred catcher, but his death wasn't caused from a predator catch. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these vigilante pred catches in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made...
I'm just... You know, I'm trying to do it the right way, always getting police involved, you know, doing the right thing. I'm just, you know, I just hope, you know, YouTube don't be like, you know what, no pred catches at all. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, though. I like genuinely, I would not be surprised if that happens one day. But, you know, I'm trying to do it the best way I possibly can. I'm trying to do it the best way I possibly can, but